afternoon, folks. Wasn't planning on making a video today because I was planning on getting a bunch of pedals shipped out. That didn't happen, and I'm going to show you why. If you watched my last pedal video, you may already have some suspicion, but the issue is I learned some things about resin printers today. I'm going to try to give you a nice demonstration here. This is one of my awesome, totally sweet looking pedal cases. Yeah, it's a little warped. That's kind of annoying. But I just did an experiment earlier. Let's see if the same thing happens. I'm just going to squeeze it. Oh, wow, this one's working better. There you go. They are brittle AF. Yeah. So, apparently, turns out, had I done my research, I would have known that that is a property of most resins. Most of them are like that. Thankfully, there are some that aren't. There are flexible resins, and there are durable resins. So I went ahead and I picked up a bottle of the durable resin. Supposedly, you can mix it with the other resins. So the resin I picked up is very thick, according to the reviews. And if you don't have a heated printer, a lot of people have experienced failed prints because it's too thick. So either you have to heat your resin somehow, I don't really have a way to do that, or you mix it with another resin. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, I might start at 80-20 with just a little bit of the black resin and try to print. Gosh, I could just print a little strip. Oh shoot. Thing is, it doesn't, the brittle doesn't usually show up for like a day or two. I was kind of hoping, since I'll get the resin tomorrow, that I might be able to get something out tomorrow. This also, by the way, is putting the kibosh on my my pedal orders, because the pedal case is just as brittle, I discovered today. I went to put a freshly assembled pedal into a case, and the case just broke into two pieces with very little effort. So, if you watched that video, you saw me, well, you've now seen me smash something else without trying very hard. In my last video, I smashed the male connector. I don't feel comfortable. I wanted to just be like, it's okay, because the thin part of the male connector, once it's plugged in, is entirely, that thin part that I cracked is entirely enclosed inside the female connector, and you can't 3D print the female connector. It's very complicated, and it's mass manufactured, and it's mass produced to be, let's see what's going on here. Nice. Nice. Following distance is too long still. Anyway, mass produced, it's strong, it's made by Molex, so there's no quality issues there. Plus the female connector that it's going to be inside of is the one that came with your car. So nevertheless, one of the members Kish pointed out that he had some concerns about what if somebody steps on it and it cracks. And he's absolutely right. First, I was just going to try to thicken the walls, but now I have seen that's not even going to cut it. Got to use a different resin. So, this is going to add... I said to somebody one day, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably going to add... It's going to add 2 days. But, so not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to start shipping. I'm not going to be able to ship a bunch though, because I have to deal with the print time. The mail connector takes 3 hours to print, and the case takes about an hour to print. So I only have one printer. It doesn't have a particularly large resin bed, or print area. So there's only so many hours in the day. We'll see what I can get done. Maybe I can orient the mail connector in a different way so that it will take less time to print. So the problem is I can't print it like this. That would take the least amount of time. But then it would need supports in places that I don't want supports to be, because it would need supports inside those tiny cavities on the end. Yeah, I don't want supports inside tiny cavities. Yeah, I haven't tried it though, but anyway, the problem is I also know that anything that you print that is in direct contact with the bed, it's going to have some dimensional inaccuracies, because the first several layers are exposed for an extra long time, and that exposure causes some bleed and they end up wider. So you pretty much have to elevate the part and put in supports. The recommendation I saw was to elevate the part, put it at a 45-degree angle, and print it that way, and that's worked out really well. When I tried printing it on its end, for some reason it would close up the holes. The holes for the pins would end up closed. Can't figure that one out, but doesn't matter. I can maybe try to see if I can find a way to get it quicker than 3 hours, but it's probably not going to be much. Okay, this video is already longer than it was supposed to be. I just wanted to let you know that there's a delay, but I got my wire, everything should be good to go. I just have to make some updates to the design for the case, and I need to get the new resin. So I'm guessing another 2 days before I can start getting these things out. Thanks again for your patience, everybody. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.